What's up? Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a Monday. Let's kick the week off right. March 25th, 2024. This month just flew right by me. I don't know about you guys, but when we got Buckeye football to talk about, it's my oxygen. I live for it. It keeps me going. And a lot of times it just makes the time fly right by. But anyways, hey, hope you're able to check out the TBC Weekly last night. We do it every Sunday most of the time. We over this early 2024, we took a couple of weeks off, but we're back. Definitely going to run through the spring, get our takes, me, Jeff, and Sean on everything. And while you're at it, hey, check out the BuckeyeCast.com. I don't know how those two things related, but we're going to roll with it. Check out the video vault. You can go back and watch all of your favorite Buckeye games. I like to go back to the 2014 season. I have all the condensed versions of the game, so they're like 30, 40 minutes at the most. And the entire 2014 season, you lose at Vatech and then, or not at Vatech, we lose to Vatech and then come back and win the national title, smash Bama and Oregon. So I enjoy doing that, but you can do that yourself for free. TheBuckeyeCast.com. Go to the video vault. There's a big link at the top of the page. There's also a big graphic on the page, so can't miss it. Check out the video vault. Again, sign up for free and check it out. All the videos you can think of, even recruiting stuff. We've got the entire 2025 offers. Any offers from Ohio State, their huddle videos, their highlights are up there. So, all right, today we're talking about the safeties. Yesterday we talked about the corners. We're giving you our spring position group breakdowns. I threw a little curveball yesterday. I didn't include the nickel. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not. Probably not. Minor detail. But no, since Jim Knowles considers the nickel or the slot safety part of the safety group, that's why I didn't talk about Jordan Hancock with the corners yesterday. Yes, I know that they do train with the corners, and a lot of times that safety or the nickel comes from the corner group. But we're sticking with the way Jim Knowles does it. So we're talking about three safety positions today. The nickel, obviously on the inside, and then your bandit, which is the strong safety, covers tight ends and shit, and then your deep safety, the adjuster. So we're talking about those three. Just wanted to lay that out. I probably should have done a better job of that yesterday. Sorry. All right, let's get into it. Now, I think the safety group is the strong suit of the Buckeye defense, and they're kind of the heart of this defense, especially this year. This unit is fucking loaded. Pardon my French, but seriously, I hope you guys feel the same way. Now we lost three dudes: Josh Proctor to the NFL, Cam Martinez and Kai Stokes to the portal. So we also got to replace Sonny Styles. He started 12 games last year. Now he's moving from down to the linebacker. He started 7 games at nickel and 5 at strong safety when Lathan Ransom got hurt last year. He played a total of 537 snaps, so we got to replace that. Now, Buckeyes do return 5 guys with starting experience. You got fifth-year senior Lathan Ransom. He's and senior nickelback Jordan Hancock. They both return. Now, as a little bonus, we picked up Alabama transfer Caleb Downs. He started all 14 games at free safety last year for Bama as a true freshman. So that's a nice little added nugget. Fifth-year senior Jihad Carter, he returns for his second year at Ohio State. He started 27 games in 3 years at Syracuse, was injured most of last year, didn't have a lot of opportunities to get on the field. So then you got sophomore Malik Hartford. He could play either deep or strong safety. And then reminder, Sonny Styles is in the linebacker room, so we're not going to be talking about him in this group. So the scholarship players you got here by order of age, I guess, redshirt senior, 6'1", 210, Lathan Ransom, 487 snaps last year, missed the last 4 games of the season, though. He's returning for his 5th year after an injury. cost him those 4 games. Jordan Hancock, senior, 6'1", 185. He played 616 snaps last year. You could say the Buckeyes' most underrated defender last year because of his versatility coming up in run support and covering the slot. Then you got Jihad Carter. He is a graduated senior, 6'1", 203. He played 122 snaps. He was a valuable reserve player last year as he learned the Jim Knowles defense. Then you got Caleb Downs, true sophomore, coming in 6 foot, 203. This guy's put together. He played 889 snaps last year for Bama. Was second team All-American as a true freshman. So he brings not just experience, but talent, man, and playmaking ability. Then you got Cedric Hawkins, redshirt freshman, 5'11" and 182, 0 snaps last year. He could fill up any of these 3 safety spots in the depth chart. Then you got Jaden Bonsu, also redshirt freshman, 6'1", 205. He played 0 snaps last year. He's a big hitter. This is his first spring as a Buckeye, so he's probably still getting acquainted. Hasn't been on campus for a year yet. So Malik Hartford is a sophomore, 6'2", 194. Played 158 snaps. He started 2 games last year in 2023 and would have been the favorite to play the free safety this year if Caleb Downs hadn't come in. So then you got true freshmen. You got 3 of them. Jalen McClain, freshman, 6 foot, 185, early enrollee. Not sure where he's going to be slotted yet. Coming in from Jersey. Miles Lockhart, he's going to be factored into that slot position, the nickel, and he's currently part of the cornerback room to get his feet under him, learn the coverage and hone those cornerback skills. So, but he will be that nickel. And then you got a freshman out of Fort Myers, Leroy Roker, 6'1", 175, won't be on campus till June, but is a playmaker at safety. So we'll see what he brings to the table eventually. So the starters, you've got over 80 career starts by these Buckeye safeties. Strong safety Latham Ransom returns with 20 career starts. It would have been much higher if not for the injuries over the years. Jordan Hancock, he started the final 7 games last year. Caleb Downs started all 14 games at Bama last year and will take over the free safety job this year. Malik Hartford had a couple of starts last year, like we mentioned. And then 5th-year senior Jihad Carter has more starts than any of those guys. So, all right, take a breath. Let's talk about the new additions. Caleb Downs, he won the starting job on a Nick Saban defense as a true freshman. Seems qualified. Downs led the Tide with 107 tackles last year, earned all SEC honors, and was a freshman All-American. So he takes over the free safety spot for Josh Proctor. We're not sure where Jalen McClain will end up in the safety group, but we'll see. Again, it's too early for any of these true freshmen. And then you got the other true freshman, Leroy Roker, coming in this summer. And we talked about Miles Lockhart. He is enrolled, but is spending most of his time currently in the cornerback room. Now, the depth chart, in my opinion, looks like this. At the nickel, Jordan Hancock obviously is your starter. But behind him, I got Jermaine Matthews. He's been practicing early in spring this year at that nickel position. They got to get him on the field. If it wasn't for Denzel Burke and IGB, Matthews would be a starter at the outside corner position. But then you got Miles Lockhart, the true freshman, behind Matthews at the nickel. Now, a free safety, Caleb Downs, that's your guy, no doubt. Malik Hartford behind him, and then possibly Cedric Hawkins. We'll see if they slot him in there at the free, coming in third there. At strong safety, Ransom is, of course, your starter. Jihad Carter backing him up. And then Jaden Bonsu, we'll see if I assume they want him close to the line of scrimmage. He's a big hitter, and he's like 205. So I think you got to keep him close to the line. And then maybe Jalen McClain, back-to-back New Jersey guys there at the strong safety. So the latest info we have, Sonny Styles with the linebackers, of course, competing with CJ Hicks for that will linebacker job. Then the expectations we have, Lathan Ransom suffered a lower leg injury against Wisconsin last year, missed the final 5 games. I've got 4 games, but whatever, 4 or 5 games. He's back to 100% this spring. And typically when a player with Ransom's experience comes into spring practice, they don't really need that many reps or that much work, so especially coming off an injury. But Ransom and Caleb Downs need to work on their communication, since they are the two deepest safeties. Ransom's closer to the line of scrimmage, but they got to communicate. That's key to know the defense, communicate back and forth according to the offense's formations and what Jim Knowles is calling for that play. So communication's key. That's why Ransom's going to have to be on the field more than maybe you would expect this spring. Now, the big question is, who is Jordan Hancocks' backup at nickel? Sonny Styles was the nickel on running downs most of last year. Then Hancock came in on passing downs. But we don't know yet who the next guy in on passing downs would be if Hancock gets hurt, needs a blow, whatever. So that job's wide open this spring. We talked about Matthews. Hancock comes from the cornerback room, so it would make sense that Jermaine Matthews is that next guy in at the nickel. Tim Walton said this week, quote, "We're moving a lot of guys around. We probably have 3 or 4 different guys in there. Obviously, Lorenzo Styles Jr. is in there. Jermaine is in there. Caleb, Miles Lockhart. Right now, we're just trying things out in spring ball to see where things fit. So this is the time of year to do that. Even with the experience at the top of this position group, there's still plenty of jobs available in the depth chart at safety. I think you could say Malik Hartford had his breakout season last year. He started against Youngstown State and Michigan State. He's the only true freshman safety to start a game at Ohio State since Von Bell started the Orange Bowl against Clemson in 2013, January of 2013, 2012 season, of course. So this will be, wait, that's not right. That's not 2012 season. They couldn't go to a bowl game in 2012. Anyways, January, doesn't matter. 2013 season. This will be Hartford's second spring at Ohio State. Some people might be intimidated when a Caleb Downs steps onto campus and comes in, but Hartford will need to maintain that same mentality going that allowed him to earn that playing time last season, and a year of experience should lead to a big spring for the sophomore. And I think he'll get plenty of reps, and he's got to be ready to be next man up. You never know when injuries are going to happen or somebody's going to need a break, and then you got a 16-game season, a long season. You got to get guys out of there, get the starters reps, get them out, get the young guys in there. So that's all I got for you today. Don't forget to hit the BuckeyeCast.com. Check out the gear, check out the video vault, all that stuff, and we'll talk to you later. Go Bucks.